Oh man, well, I tell you one thing. It's been a boring 2 days. Now we have to be in this apartment. It's been raining like nonstop. But I will say, that's what happens when you're just bored to tears. You can't go outside, you can't have fun, you can't do nothing. Can't even go to the ranch because the grounds are so saturated and there could be major flooding from the rains that we've been getting. Well, anyway, I've pretty much chilled out for half the day watching Kent Survival on my computer, and pretty much as I was doing that, I was pretty much making my grocery list, which that's pretty nice. Need to go to the grocery store. We get my paycheck in, and I gotta say, paying these bills, I mean, we look at it. We look at $430 on rent, $350 to SWF, hopefully $111 on car insurance, which now I'm paying that by myself. We got $56.66 on the electric bill. Wi-Fi, I don't even know how much we have, but I do believe, I think it's $90, but haven't been on Spectrum right now because evidently the other guy that went to work, he's pretty much in charge of Spectrum, and I'm pretty much in charge of the electricity bill. So I have to make sure that everybody is paying that electric bill. Even though if I have to put a note on his door and a note on his door saying how much they owe. And so far, well, hopefully everybody in this house has been paying their fair share on an electric bill. And, well, I know they pay rent. I mean, I'm not stupid about that. But yeah, anyway, it's tough when you're on your own. You have no support. And so far, it's just rough. I mean, it's mind-blowing. You'd be like, oh man, there's just so many bills to pay. You got rent, SWF, which SWF is this program that my dad put me in. Well, hopefully I ain't going to be in there forever, and the likes of which I won't be. Because, well, evidently I've been there for 3 years, and, they've been asking, oh, we want $350 a month for services. I haven't even been using their services, and so far I've been thinking about dropping out and saying, hey, you know what? I can handle all my stuff by myself. I mean, I'm a big guy. I could do it. I mean, I don't need somebody guiding me by the hand and saying, oh, it just pay me $350 a month, or else. Oh my goodness, just crazy. I would have said, hey, you know what? You haven't done much anything, so I'm just going to say, hey, you could charge me $50. Make me happy that way, but not $350. But anyway, yeah, their days are numbered, because they're fixing to lose me because they haven't helped me at all. I've been doing everything by myself. I've had to figure out things on my own without no help. And, it's pretty good. It's good that I've been doing that. I mean, you gotta devise strategy when you're on your own. And you gotta think, what's the game plan here? What am I gonna do? Like, what's there to do, But yeah, we are waiting on this check to come in. And it gets pretty boring just waiting on it. Could be in the day after tomorrow is when we go back to work and stuff. But yeah, anyway, got all my groceries ready to go. Got my grocery list. And yeah, so far, if I need anything else, I will just put it right on this list. But also, another confession that I have to do is I have to say I'm broke. Because these bills that I'm paying. Oh my goodness. I gotta say, it's just. Knock on wood. It gets tiring. I'm like overwhelmed. Just thinking, oh, how am I going to tackle this? How am I going to tackle that, But, it's a challenge. I mean, when you're out on your own, it is a challenge. I mean, I've been on my own for 3 years. It's quite challenging. But, anyway. I hope down the road from now that President Trump will help so many Americans that need some help. They're dealing what's left of Biden's inflation. All this stuff that's going on, and a lot of people are broke because of inflation, like me. They're just waiting for the money to come in and the account, and be like, oh man, I gotta wait. I gotta be like, oh, this is boring. Yeah, it is boring when you have to wait for that long for a check to get in. But I tell you, it is what it is, I guess. Just gotta be patient. It'll come in. But yeah, anyway. They got everything on this list. And yes, I am going to make fruit salad. Look at that. Cherries, bananas, whipping cream, and 2 cans of fruit cocktail. Boy, and them motorcycles are so loud. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I just... Oh. It's just one of these days. I get overwhelmed, but hey, you know what? We'll get through it. But yeah, it's been boring with all this rain that we've been getting. Shoot, outside of San Antonio going towards Kerrville, it looked like a duck pond on IH-10. Like you're going towards Ozona, Sonora, just look like a duck pond. The whole interstate is flooded. Same in San Angelo too. I called my stepmother and she's like, well, you know how much rain San Angelo got in the past 2 days? About 16 plus inches worth of rain. And I was like, really? That much, huh? And she's like, yeah, that much of rain. And I think Mason got about 8 or 9 inches. Brady, I think, got 9.5, 10 plus inches. But, they're expecting more through these next 3 days. Pretty much with all the rain that we've been getting, the upper level low that came from Corpus Christi and Galveston, here South Texas, that thing just moved on land and pretty much it didn't go anywhere. So it pretty much waterlogged San Angelo really good and Kerrville really good. And I did see videos of water rescues, and so far it's not good when you have that much water. You can fill up an aquifer with that type of water. I mean, we all look at it. But yeah, we've been literally can't even talk this afternoon, but but anyway, we've literally been chilling out today. We've really done much of nothing. Just chill out, relax, enjoy life, I guess. You know, just look outside and see what's going on. Yeah, grounds are wet. But yeah, you know, I guess it is what it is. Yeah, pretty much got Lana's name written in here, which that's pretty good. This is now her book because she wanted it. So I said, yeah, I'll give you this book. Yeah, why not? And you know what? She could do whatever her little heart wants to with this little book. It is pretty nice. It's got like a little bookmark right in here. You know, you can use this bookmark. You can mark where you did that thing at and stuff. And yeah, you see, this thing, it feels like a Blockbuster case. And yeah, you know what Blockbuster is. It was the former DVD movie rental place where you could buy or rent DVDs and video games and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty good. But this little book right here, it's just nice. It's got like this on there. Kind of look like a Viking type book, you know, Book of Dragons, like a little book or whatever. You know, you can sketch in here. You can do almost anything your little heart wants to. You know, just a nice book. Just nice. And then, well, got my book in here. This is a nice leather as well. Got the same stuff on there, just like the brown one. Just really nice books. And I'm going to order me some more too. So, yeah, just pretty nice. Well, I got my name written in here, which is pretty good. You know, you can put little notes in here. You can write a story. You know, you can do almost anything your little heart wants to. Or, you know, write notes or dates. Dates of those notes that you created on. Which that is pretty good. It's a good book. I like these kind of books because they look interesting. You know, you look at it, you're like, ooh, look at this thing. Now, it kind of does look like a little Book of Dragons and stuff. No, from the movie. I'm kidding. No, it's just a little thing that you put your stuff in, you know? It's just nice leather. I like the brown one. You know, the brown one is really cool. Nice and brown. Feels good. Feels like a Blockbuster case. As a matter of fact, if you don't know what Blockbuster is, I'll show it to you. I got like something I can show y'all. So yeah, Blockbuster. This was the DVD rental place. You know, you see all these DVDs, well, they're empty. You know, you go over here, you get in there, and, you know, they'd be like empty. So you just pick this DVD thing up, take it towards a counter, and, you know, they put the DVD in there for you. They got like these little DVD things, you know, you get them at the counter. They put it in, they stick it in there, and yeah, I could probably do a demonstration and stuff. But yeah, it's like the favorite of all 90s favorites, you know. It's a pretty good place. But anyway, I'm going to do an example. So anyway, so at the counter, you know, you take them this little DVD case. You say, okay, there you go. And then they find the DVD, you know, because they got all these DVD sleeves, you know, dink, 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 dink. And so anyway, they'd be like, what's the title of that disc? Oh, okay. So what they do, they bring this with them. They stick the DVD inside, just like that. And then, you know, then you have to pay for the rental fee and stuff and pay for the whole thing. And then you rent it. You get one I can't one reek. What, you reek of onions or what? What, did you went dumpster diving or something? I don't know. But anyway, I'm funny. But anyway, you get 1 week of rental. Oh, goodness. I'm funny. But yeah, you get the 1 week rental. But anyway, yes, you get. That was funny, I tell you. But anyway, you get the 1 week of rental. You know, you can rent like 2 or 3 of these. And yeah, so far it'll tell you everything, like what the movie is all about. You know, it'll tell you everything. See, you get a checkout day. You know, it'll give you any day of the week that you're doing the checkout, which I'll show that to y'all. You get 2-day rentals. 2-day rentals due back by noon the 3rd day. 1 week rentals. 1 week rentals due back by the noon of the 9th day, which if you rent it on Tuesday, it gives you all the way to Wednesday. So that's at least a week right there. But anyway, yeah, a pretty good Blockbuster. You know, Blockbuster was our favorite. You know, you go there, you buy or rent movies, rent games too. Yeah, it was a pretty good place. But then they went out of business, and so far, because they couldn't compete against Netflix and Redbox, which that was sad. You know? But I tell you, I mean, Blockbuster was everybody's favorite place, you know? You know, you get 1 week of rental or however long you wanted. You know, it was a pretty good DVD place. It was our favorite rental place. If you remember Blockbuster way back then, 90s favorite, you know, early 2000s, which that was pretty good. We would rent like Beethoven or whatever movie we wanted to watch. You know, family movie. You know, you get out there and you have a family movie and stuff. And you knew this place was there. Because this place, you know, this was the greatest movie place that all of us miss. And, well, maybe one day they'll bring it back. Maybe. I mean, who knows? It was a good place to get 1 week of rentals, or, you know, you can rent video games and rent movies, or you can even buy these. You know, in the cases. You know, I would just hang on to the case just like that. I'd be like, ooh, this thing feels so good. And then you walk in there, you know, you'd be like, wow, it smells like a movie theater in here. That's how good it was way back then. But yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good store. Everybody misses good old Blockbuster. You know, you open up this case, you know, you got the Blockbuster little thing right there, and then, you know, little DVD case that holds the DVD in there. Well, I mean, I'll show you all this. I mean, this is pretty interesting. Maybe one of these days, this would be a heirloom of what we remember about Blockbuster. You know, this right here. You know, this is what the DVD case itself really looked like. You know, you go out, rent a DVD or a video game or whatever. They had it. They had all types of stuff. And, you know, that just beautiful, beautiful DVD, a beautiful cover. Any day of the week, you could rent a DVD or a video game for a good, cheap price way back then. Just a pretty good DVD thing, you know. It really was. Good place. It was what us bakers called the great 1990s, early 2000s type movie place, which all of us love and all of us miss, because a lot of those locations closed down because they couldn't compete against Netflix and Redbox. So that was sad. They had to file for bankruptcy. And, you know, Netflix, Redbox literally just kicked their butts out of the movie business, you know. But, you know, there are a lot of Blockbusters that still may be around to this day. You know, maybe they'd be separated. But, you know, you can buy these, you know. It's a pretty good place. We really enjoy going to the movies, looking around. You know, just enjoying a great Blockbuster every now and then. But yeah, pretty good. But you know, you walk into that store and you can smell scented candles. That's the first thing that I really liked about them. They're pretty good. Oh yeah, screenshot. Pretty cool. I like that. But yeah. You know, I bought these cases with my own money. I've had these for almost 8 years. Can't believe I've had these for a long time. Just a beautiful case. You guys are like saying, boy, you're admiring that case way too much, ain't you? I'm like, yeah, I am. Just a pretty good case. You know, you have a Blockbuster, like, movie ticket. This is a movie ticket. And, you know, it gives you the store name, Blockbuster, on there. You can tell that that ticket is probably either cut in half or teared in half, but anyway, that's what it was. But pretty good family store. But anyway, you know what? As a matter of fact, we're going to get online and see. Go ahead and move those out of the way. Can have a little fun thing to do. We'll do a little research on Blockbuster. You know, get my internet back up on this thing. Yeah, I love Google. Yeah, Google is a pretty good place. Let's see. People may also ask, is Blockbuster still in business? No, Blockbuster is not in business in the way it once was. While the company itself still exists under the ownership of Dish Network, it no longer has any corporate-owned stores. The last remaining Blockbuster store, located in Bend, Oregon, is independently owned and operated. It has become a popular tourist attraction, still rents movies and sells merchandise. Which, that's pretty cool. Wow. So yeah. Go look at these. Yep. Those were the good old stores way back then. Let me see. Did that one close down? Because that one's not too far away from me. Oh, cool. And they're also doing a unlimited rental thing. Wow. Oh, pretty good. Oh boy, and it's still coming down rain out there this afternoon. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon on this Saturday. Yeah, you know, you get membership cards there. You can get 2-day rental. You can get all types of stuff. You get a lot of DVD cases, which I think that's what I'm going to do. Get more DVD cases for my DVDs. And be like, where'd you get all them Blockbuster cases from? Yeah, you can normally find these Blockbuster cases on eBay, Amazon. No, most of it is eBay. Which I do have like maybe 4 or 5 of those inside, but anyway, I'd have to search out. Go ahead and turn my camera, that way. You have to switch these out. Yep, this was also a DVD Blockbuster case. You can see it was a Blockbuster. Now, I bought this from a movie store somewhere. I'd have to look where that movie store is. But yeah, anyway. Yep, here's a VHS tape. Look at that. Wow. See, you have VHS tape in here. This was, what movie was this? The Matrix Reloaded. I found this case in my stepmother's house. I looked at it. I was like, maybe I could use that for something. I don't know. But anyway, yep, here's some more I got. Gonna have to dig them out. Yep. And you see, look at this. We got 2 more of these pretty cool DVD cases. I like these. I mean, these, they still got their nice feeling on these. These are really nice. Ooh. Let's see, this movie was Ocean's 12. which that was, I don't know what movie that was, but they're pretty good. We got a lot of stuff in here that I have to go through. Oh, looky there, a necktie. Again, nice looking necktie. You know, just flip it around. I'm gonna have to learn how to do a necktie one of these days. But yeah, anyway, I got like 4 of these cases. I have to get the other one. And just look at that. Wow. Look at the Blockbuster cases. I think this ought to be a screenshot. What do you guys think? That'd be pretty cool, right? I've had these for 8 years. I mean, all of these cases, like Blockbuster cases. I mean, we could use these. These would be a family heirloom. I'll show these to Dad and I'd be like, hey Dad, look what I got. He'd be like, what? I got Blockbuster. Well, Blockbuster is gone, you know? There's a pretty good DVD place when it was around. And as I said, early 1990s, early 2000s, those were the best days ever. Just absolutely loved it. You know, everybody knows this one, Twister. Which that one was pretty good. These Blockbuster cases, I'm going to put them somewhere. And I think I'm going to put them in that drawer right there. But yeah, we go through this thing. Might just go through it. Have something to do. Besides literally just do nothing for almost the whole day. Oh wait, look at this. This is a game in there. Oh, look at there. It got me a game in there. I might just look up all my PlayStation 3 and start playing that game again. Ooh, yeah. I still have my PlayStation 3. Got my old lightsaber here. Ooh, it still works too. Look at that. Yeah, all you need is a blade, which I think I got one. Yeah, pretty good. I think it got me like a blade in the thing. I'd have to find one. Oh, yeah, there's one. Here's me a blade. Oh, it fits perfectly in here. Look at that. Wow. Man. Now, Star Wars bad guys. You know, Sith was always bad. Yep. Yeah, a little dim and stuff, but it's okay. Batteries are still good. Wow, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, I still got 2 working lightsabers. Well, I know I haven't played much with my lightsabers in a long time. They still work, so that's a good thing. You know, in the green one, I miss my green one. And you know who I gave that one to? I gave that to Benny. Yeah, I gave that to him. He's like, I like that green lightsaber. You could give it to me if you want. I'd be like, okay, you know, if you want it so bad, fine, I'll give it to you. But anyways, that's a big mistake that I did, but Evidently, I still got my lightsabers. Still got these two. I love my lightsabers. But anyway, for the blue one, I'm literally going to have to get some batteries for this one. But yeah, still got both my sabers. But anyway. Alright, so let's, get back to cleaning now. Yep, I think this was, the old phone. Yep, this was my old phone that literally didn't run too good because of the battery. Well, even though it still works, just on a low battery and stuff. I mean, it was a pretty good phone while it lasted. Yeah. But anyway, go ahead and see what else I got in here. I got a rain gauge. Look at that. Man, I can measure rain. Just stick it out there somewhere. Hopefully nobody sees it. I don't know if they will or not. But you know what? We are going to find some things to do while we wait for these storms to pass by, and so far just literally go through this whole thing. Now this goes to my DVD recorder. It goes to this thing right here. I will keep that. Won't throw it away. See, these right here, I got me some extra phone cables just in case if I need to charge my phone. This is a extra large cable. Just look how big this cable is. It's huge. Just look at that. Yeah, so I can use this for whenever I need it. So it will be in reserves just whenever I need it. This to me looks like trash. My little PSP. I was wondering where this got off to. Got a little game in there. You know, Michael Jackson type game. Yeah, you just play it and have a good time with it. I think what I'm going to do is you're going to look for a thing on here. There's so much stuff. A little screwdriver, okay. I could probably use that for something. I'll put these batteries. I think these are good batteries. I can probably see this lightsaber. These could be good batteries or they could be bad batteries. I'd have to find out. This thing takes 4 batteries. Yeah, if you hear that noise, that means it works. I haven't ignited this lightsaber since the Rise of Skywalker. Or, yeah, probably way back then. It's probably still fresh batteries and stuff. Oh boy. Alright, we're ready to ignite this thing. Yeah. Still runs pretty good. Yeah, let's see how bright it is in the dark. Go ahead and get these curtains hanged back up. Ooh-wee, it look like another storm wave is headed our way. Now, usually when I go to bed, that's usually what I'll do is put the curtains up and stuff. Yeah. Now we can see how bright this thing is. Yeah. Oh man, just look at this thing. Man. My favorite color, blue. Blue is for good guys. Red is for bad guys. You know, it runs good. It's a good lightsaber. Still runs really good. I'll take care of that. Now this is red. Well, let me see if I can find like another blade, and I'll show you both of them at the same time. Yeah. Maybe we got like, oh, there's another blade right there. Perfect. Yeah, there's one. And get like another blade going. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that out. Put that in. And then, ooh, look at that. Ain't that cool? Wow. Pretty nice, right? Okay, well, we're having so much fun here. It's having so much fun on the lightsabers. Just go ahead. What was that? But yeah, anyway, we're having so much fun with lightsabers. See, you can force push people with these lightsabers. You know, just hold your lightsabers in the hand. Like that. Or if you want to... like that. Cool. like Ahsoka when she took on General Grievous. She was like this. Just push him back. Or, you know, if you want to just grab something, you just, you know, if your hands are full, you just, like how she did that on Onderon and stuff. A separatist tanker. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, my lightsabers, they still work. Wow. Can't believe they still work. They work good as long as you take care of them and change out the batteries every now and then. But anyway, pretty good. Probably put my lightsabers in the drawer. Now I think these batteries here, they are still good. Which I know they still are. Yeah. Guess these that are in here, still good too. Guess this still works. Yeah. A little flashlight. In case if we have electrical outages or something. And also, good for a little magnet. Just look at that, they're pretty good. It also stretches out too, so if you want to look for parts, you know, you could do this, you know, be like that. Be like, okay, well, where's that part at? Oh, do I see it anywhere? I guess so. I don't know. But I'm just kidding. But anyway, it's a pretty good handy little tool. Nothing wrong with it. Just a nice looking little flashlight. Yeah, put that in there. I just threw just like so much stuff in here. Like DVD movies, all types of stuff. Oh yeah, and this little chain. I was looking for this somewhere. This is my favorite chain. You know, you put it on. Probably gonna have to take my glasses off to get it on. But yeah, there we go. Pretty good chain. Hard to get it off and on at the same time. Jeez. Or probably just take it off and take it on. But yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, this, I remember what this went to. This was part of Love's shock collar. You know what? I remember when I first used this a long time ago. Back when we shot season 3, I think, of Love's new series. This was when I was actually training her with the pet collar. No, shock collar. You know, it'd take like, I don't know, what we got in here? I guess you just charge it up from this main area and, you know, charges up the batteries and this thing comes on and, yeah, I remember. It makes noise. Tell Love come here. You know, that noise. Well, you guys remember. I mean, y'all have watched the series, right? I sure hope y'all have. These right here, my little lights that I used. Now, I haven't used these in a long time because it's been a while. You know, might need to charge them up just in case one day we do have bad storms. I can easily have some light in my room and use them one at a time. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Wow. My first ever PlayStation 5 game, Jedi Survivor. And when I first got my PlayStation 5, it was pretty good game and stuff. I really enjoyed that. Go ahead and, it's like I'm showing and telling y'all what I got in this drawer. Yeah, pretty much I'm doing that too. Now just straightening up some stuff. Ooh, I might use this. This got a extra USBs on here, so I could probably use this. Hey, this is my other ratchet. I could use this, so put that where all my tools go. Do a little straighter up and stuff. Straightening up. Let's see. All these movies. Yeah, there's a Spider-Man DVD collection. I remember that. It's like 5 movies. I remember that. Yeah, cactus don't like spiders. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Well, anyway, I think we've pretty much gone through enough of this stuff. Now this, in case I need batteries, just go in here and get me some. This is a Ferrero Rocher type. It's like this stuff you get at a store. Good stuff. Nice chocolates. Yeah. Love that chocolate. Oh. Oh yeah, oh, pretty good. We're straightening up everything. You know, don't need that in there no more. I could probably just go ahead and put it in this drawer, and that way we're pretty much good on that. Alright, wires. Oh, rats. Gotta reopen that drawer again. And no, and we are shooting for a big video today. You'll go ahead and put that like right there, right there, right there. In these collectible Blockbuster cases, I literally want to keep these right there, just so I have them. I guess we do a little straightening up and stuff. But yeah, we did pretty good. Well, this phone sure gets a lot of good stuff on it. Alright, my lightsabers. they could go somewhere. I think what I could do is put them right here in front of my Star Wars books. Evidently, all these Star Wars books my Uncle Robert gave to me when he passed. Well, pretty much my Uncle Ronnie gave them. And then, well, after that, what's this? Oh, it's a postage thing from the, postage store. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to put this out. I'll probably do that later. Not right now. But anyway, yeah, it's cloudy. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. But yeah, anyway, we've pretty much did not a lot of nothing today, but anyway. Okay, so that and this go over here. I'll put that in the dirty laundry and yeah, do some laundry probably later on today. Well, yeah, we were looking at Blockbuster cases and yeah, that's pretty much what all they got on eBay. Yeah. Yeah, I got like 5 of those collectible cases. Well, yeah. The last 2 San Antonio locations closed in 2010. And I do believe that was when the Odessa stores closed as well. One was near Broadway and McCulloch and Hildebrand Avenues. The company has since closed all but one of its remaining stores nationwide, and that was the store that we talked about, which that's in Bend, Oregon. A long time ago. His store's been shut down for about 15 or 16 years. Yeah, but anyway, they couldn't compete with Netflix and Redbox. I told y'all that before. Anyway. Now, I will show y'all something really good at fast food restaurants, too. Just look at that. Man, oh man. Taco Villa. It's my favorite place. And tell you one thing, I really, really wish Bobby Cox would think about putting a Taco Villa here. Shoot, Taco Villa, Texas Burger, and Roses go good. Just absolutely love their foods. And maybe one day we go back to Midland and Odessa. And that'd be pretty good. But anyway, man, we have almost filmed for 1 full hour. Can you believe that? That is pretty good. But anyway. Trying to think of what else is there. I don't know if there's anything else, but if I find out anything else, I'll let you guys know. Well, this is the end of the video. Hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. And we'll see y'all again soon.